And
Con queso. With cheese or not cheese?
yes, con queso. But I was thinking mole is made by real mole.
Ah, no, no.
So even in the restaurant, I say camera, wow, this is mole, but taste is chicken. Now I'm professional. In Mexico, if I work in this kind of restaurant 1 hour, how much can I get? 짠.
10. I was thinking that you local.
Local? Yeah. If I'm local, yeah. Of course, I prefer at night.
Yes, yes, yes.
And sleep. Oh. Morning. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I went to Soriana and then I buy some egg and fruit and I cook like this, like that. Get that? Like
Yeah,
that.
this kind of hug and kiss.
hug and
Yeah.
kiss, yeah.
Before traveling to Korea, people say that Koreans are not kind. They're very cold and something like that, and maybe a little bit rude with foreigners.
Sad.
Yes, was that?
He was handsome?
Yes.
Oh, so sad.
So sad. More sad.
Yeah.
Yes. And he turned left and stopped. He talked to me. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
Handsome. But cannot speak English. Cannot. Oh, sorry. I'm so sad.
Yes, it was like that.
안녕하세요. 여기는 과달라라 시내입니다. 와, 환전하러 왔는데 난리 났네. 왜 이렇게 많이 떨어졌지? 지난주까지만 해도 17점 중반까지 받았는데 지금 16.5까지 떨어졌어요. 지금 환전하면 7,500원 정도가 손해네. 담합했네? 재밌는 게 저쪽 거리에 있는 금액들이 전부 다 16.5로 담합되어 있는 거예요. 거의 15개 매장이. 근데 딱 한 블럭 더 왔거든요. 혹시 몰라서. 그러니까 여기는 16.8에 해준다고 하네. 멕시코가 이렇습니다. 한 블럭 차이에 그냥 왔다 갔다 하는 것 같아. 그냥 아까 거기 가야겠다. I will change $100.
Your passport is not necessary.
아, 오케이. 여기는 여권도 필요 없다고 하네. 환율이 어떻게 될지 모르니까 환전을 못 해놓는 게 좀 그렇다 진짜.
$100.
오케이.
Great.
오케이, 오케이. 100달러 환전해서 1680페소 받았네요. Gracias. 제가 오늘 이 현지 친구 중에 다니엘라라는 친구가 있는데 한국에도 한번 와본 적 있고 한국을 되게 좋아하는 친구더라고요. 오늘 시간이 돼서 같이 보기로 했어요. 되게 멋있는 어떤 성당이 있는데 거기서 만나기로 했거든요. 여기 평일에도 사람 진짜 많네. 오늘 화요일이거든요. 네. 멕시코는 그 광장 이런 데 가면 진짜 사람 많은 것 같아요. 근데 밤에는 사람이 엄청 없습니다. 밤에는 조금 위험한 느낌이고. 여기 멋있는 교회에 도착을 했거든요. 여기 어딘가에 있을 것 같은데. See you, Daniela.
Give me a second, please.
오케이. 할아버지 도와드리다. 어우, 착해. 어우, 되게 착하다.
Sí, vamos para allá.
Tú sabes, son clases para el regio.
Acá.
신기하네. 만나자마자 잠깐만 기다려달라고 그러더니 할아버지 도와주고 있어요. 아, 진짜 착한 친구였는데.
Ah, we have to go. But
아, 오케이. Nice to you.
you too. Suddenly, the man asked me for some help. So
Oh.
that's why.
Yeah. They're very good girls. Today is hot.
Yes, it's very hard.
We can walk for a walk, have dinner.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
What kind of food do you want?
What is your favorite?
Christian. I have not favorite, but
Really? Even in Mexican food?
of course I like Mexican food.
Oh.
But I don't have only one favorite.
아, 오늘 진짜 뜨겁다. This is the museum?
Yes. Before it was the university.
아, 오늘 모자라도 좀 쓰고 나올 걸. It's heavy raining last night, right?
Yes. That's why today feel more hot and a little bit humidity. It's crazy.
여기 이렇게 웨딩 드레스 샵들이 쭉 있네요. 지금 길거리에 막 이제 웨딩 드레스 샵이 있어가지고 15살 되면은 파티들 하니까 그런 것들 다 하냐고 했는데 그거는 이제 선택이라고 하네요. 근데 돈이 엄청 많이 든대요.
Not too far, but sun is killing me.
That's true. This season is kind of rainy season.
Yes, because
Usually.
we are in summertime.
Oh.
Summer is hot, but also raining. Maybe 3 months raining.
Oh, I think traveling this time is not the right time. I think.
I think the best time to travel in Mexico, November or
November, October.
Because winter is nice. Maybe a little bit cold, but just a little bit. Maybe because I don't like summer. I don't like hot weather, so that's why.
지금 여기 과달라라에도 차풀테펙이란 이름을 가진 거리가 있더라고요. 좋은 식당이랑 바나 그런 게 많다고 하네요. 친구 직업이 그래픽 디자이너래요. 저랑 똑같네. 근데 지난주까지 바쁜 일이 끝나가지고 이번 주는 쉰다고 하네요. You've been Korea 2 years ago, right?
Yes, 2022.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I traveled there. Almost a month.
So you travel or South Korea or
I went to Seoul,
Seoul,
Busan,
부산,
Pyeongtaek.
평택. 아,
Yes.
평택. 아,
Pyeongtaek.
왜 평택을 갔지?
Suwon,
수원,
Seongnam,
성남,
Asan,
아산,
Osan.
오산. 많이 갔네.
I think it was fun.
Which place is your best place before?
Suwon is really nice.
수원. Did you see some castle?
Yes, of course.
수원 화성을 봤구나. 이 앞에 있는 거리가 차풀테백이라는 거리래요. 수도 있네. Avenue.
So we can go and think about it.
오케이. Good idea. 엄청 긍정적이고 재밌는 친구네. Is there some Asian food restaurant in
Yeah.
Guadalajara?
Yeah, sure.
Because I couldn't see before.
You were in the downtown or center of the city. There are not. Are in other places. There are many restaurants. Korean restaurants or Japanese or.
아, 이거 스타벅스였구나. 항상 스타벅스라고 서브웨이는 붙어있더라. 아, 여기는 뭔가 그 느낌이다. 약간 청담동 같은 느낌이네. 약간 브런치랑 카페들 엄청 많고, 서울로 치면은 약간 청담동 같은 느낌이고, 방콕으로 치면 통로 같은 느낌의 거리네요. 아, 깔끔하고 살짝 가격대 있고 그런 곳이네. Even picante. Está bien.
Are you sure? Mexican food do you try before?
Actually, I tried many things, but I don't remember all the name. But I can say tacos. Okay, of course. Pastor,
pastor.
bistec, and
Barbacoa.
barbacoa. Cabeza?
Cabeza.
Torta.
Torta.
And torta ahogada.
Torta ahogada.
From here. Yeah, it's good.
It is
Yeah.
good.
And pozole, lojo,
Pozole.
quesadilla.
Quesadilla. Yeah.
And
Con queso. With cheese or not cheese?
Yes. Con queso. Mole.
Mole.
Yeah,
It was
mole.
good for you? I mean, because some foreigners,
Yeah.
they don't like mole.
But yeah, it was not bad. It's good. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, mole is a kind of animal name, right?
In English, yes.
Oh,
Not Spanish.
oh, yes. But I was thinking mole is made by real mole.
No.
So even in the restaurant, I say camera, wow, this is mole. But taste is chicken, similar chicken.
Wait.
So stupid, right?
No. It was funny.
Yeah.
Same flavor of chicken.
Yeah. So
Usually mole, chicken, or
Yes.
sometimes pork meat.
아,
but not from real money.
예. 부끄럽습니다, 진짜.
That is funny.
예.
Usually here are bars.
아, 저쪽이 이제 차풀테페 길의 끝이라고 하네.
That's it.
예. 아, 여기 그늘이 좀 있다.
Yay!
에이. 지금 이제 맛집을 검색합니다.
Noodles from Japan or from Korea or what kind of noodles?
라멘, Korean ramen is better. And you? You like?
Yes, of course.
라면이 땡길 때가 됐어. 한식 풀타임이 돌았어. 지금 한국 레스토랑 왔습니다. 일본 돈가스인 줄 알았는데 한국 음식점이네. 노래도 한국 노래 나오고 있네요.
I don't know. You have to say what.
So now I'm professional.
Yes.
So did you try tonkatsu, ramen, anything? Did you try before? But you like?
I like.
Okay. 오리지널 라멘을 하나 먹고 싶고 돈가스. What about we order 돈가스 one and ramen one and we share?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Okay. If we need more, we can order this one. Okay. 오리지널 라멘 uno.
I have to go there.
돈가스 나왔습니다. 비주얼은 네, 한국이랑 비슷하네요. 라면이 왜 안 나오지?
No, they
라면을 끓여놓은 지 한참 됐거든요. 저기 올려놓은 지 한참 봤는데 안 갖다 주는데 지금 갖다 주네. 아, 이제야 나왔다. 이거 준비하는데 지금 거의 한 30분 걸려요. 30분. I asked two plato botegi please. 미안하다. 아, 라면 진짜 오랜만이다. 지금 침이 엄청 보여요. 응? 소소? 약간 싱겁다. 오케이. 소소. 그냥 평범한 돈가스 맛입니다. 너무 오랜만에 먹는다. I can cook better.
I think so.
안타깝게도 라면이 물이 좀 많아서 제가 끓인 라면보다 별로예요. 안타깝다.
I didn't know Korean flavor.
와, 밥 오랜만이다. You can use chopstick. I tried chicken, Mexico City.
What kind of chicken?
Fried, but no bone. Only
Boneless.
boneless. It was very nice. It's almost similar in Korea. Same.
Ah, really?
In Zona Rosa. Because the owner is Korean.
That's right.
맛이 살짝 아쉽긴 한데 어쩔 수 없죠.
This is yours? Yeah, yours.
You eat half and give me.
Ah, okay. But not Korean flavor.
Yeah, right. I think it's kind of 75% similar.
Similar to...
Are you full or do you need some?
Do you need something more?
It's okay.
Ah.
Full.
Yeah, me too.
In Mexico, if I work in this kind of restaurant 1 hour, how much can I get?
1 hour?
1 hour.
Per hour.
Because if we work in Korea in normal restaurant just 1 hour, you can get kind of peso 1 hour in
Little-
Korea.
little less.
So just I want to know
30 pesos
30 peso
per
1
hour?
hour.
Maybe.
1시간에 일하면은 30페소를 버는 거니까 2,000원 조금 넘는 돈을 버는 거네요. 1시간 일하면 거의 한 인건비는 5배 정도 차이 나는 것 같아요. 물론 어떤 직업이냐에 따라 또 다르겠지만 이 최저 시급은 이렇다고 합니다. You can change it too, right?
Yes, of course.
신기한 게 지금 아기 낳는 거에 대해서 물어봤는데 멕시코가 형제가 되게 많잖아요. 멕시코는 아기들 많이 낳지 않냐? 넌 형제가 어떻게 되냐? 물어보니까 오빠랑 언니가 있대요. 근데 각각 이제 다 결혼하셨는데 한 명씩만 아기를 낳았다는 거야. 우리나라랑 상황이 좀 비슷한 상황인 것 같아요. 그러니까 우리나라는 훨씬 심하긴 한데 이제 낳아도 한 명. 왜냐하면 전부 다 맞벌이를 한대요. 여기도 쉽지 않으니까 여기도 아기를 많이 낳지 않는 분위기로 간다고 하네요. 지금은 밥을 다 먹고 카페를 가고 있습니다. 차이라는 데가 있네요. 호텔 델 까르멘. 예쁘게 생겼다. 이 맛있는 커피 한번 먹고 싶다.
Or outside? Maybe if it starts raining, we can go.
오케이.
Bienvenidos.
그 비가 금방 쏟아질 것 같은 날씨인데? 비 쏟아지면 안으로 들어가야지 뭐. 여기 진짜 다양한 거 판다. 음료도 있는데 요리도 엄청나게 많아가지고 여기도 와볼만 한데? 차이라는 곳이네요. 하지만 나는 아메리카노면 충분하지.
¿Es americano con caramelo o cómo es? ¿Es el expreso?
네. 와우. 그란데.
Muy grande.
muy grande.
Y azúcar.
커피 오랜만에 먹는다. 살루. 짠. 멕시코에서 먹어본 커피 중에 여기가 제일 맛있네. Best coffee in Mexico. I tried.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's good.
향이 되게 좋다. Smell. Yes. You want to try?
Ah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Do you want to try this? This is sweet.
What is
I
this?
don't know maybe.
Gracias. Sweet.
Yes, it's a little bit sweet.
와, 무겁다. 엄청 무거워. 브레이크. 맛있네. 우리나라에서 먹는 카라멜 마키아또? 약간 그 맛이에요.
It is raining. Can you feel it? No?
Oh yeah, I feel it now.
I told you. You want to go there?
Okay, that's better. Let's move. 항상 여기는 커피 주문하면 엄청 이걸 많이 주더라고요. I thought many country as a designer salary is good. Only Korean is bad. I was thinking.
Here is that.
제가 원래 디자이너로 일했었는데 멕시코도 디자이너 연봉이 별로 안 좋대요. 일은 빡세게 하는데 그거에 비해서 박봉인데 한국이 그런데 멕시코도 좀 그런 상황이라고 하네요.
Bad.
So sad.
Yes. I think now is a good weather, nice weather. It's not hot. It's not
Right.
hot. Finally, I feel
Final.
good.
Yes. I think 6
Ah,
or
yes. So not bad.
So before, if I live another country, I will try to live in Thailand.
Thailand.
Before, but yeah, I think Mexico is another one now.
And when you travel to Colombia, maybe you will.
Really?
No, I don't know because I never have been there, but I think no, Mexico is really nice.
Yeah,
Nice
because
country.
when I tried Taiwan and Japan and Hong Kong and China, Vietnam,
You never wanted to live
yeah,
there.
yeah. I
Okay.
never want to try live there, but now I feel Mexico.
Good.
This is very weird because it's just 1 month, 1 month
Yes,
here,
1 month.
but I feel like that.
But you only need 1 or 2 days to love Mexico, so that's why you like Mexico more because you have a month here.
Yeah,
That's why.
because I never try bad situation or bad people. Yeah, I've never met. Yeah, yeah.
That's good. I hope it's gonna be the same way. And Thailand is not expensive country, right?
It's not expensive.
It's not expensive. Right?
I think it's cheaper than Mexico.
Yes, I think so because Mexico lately is getting very expensive.
But you know, the salary is similar
Yes.
in Mexico and Thailand.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Oh, but here is more
But-
expensive everything.
Economy and food restaurant is higher than Thailand.
Yes, food and rent, many things is getting very expensive.
That's why I feel very weird. I heard that Mexican average salary, but the restaurant and something like that is not that cheap. It's not that cheap. The Korean like that, Mexican price is like this.
Yes.
It's kind of 10 or 20%. It's crazy. That's why I went to Soriana and then I buy some egg and fruit and I cook like this, like that.
Yes, it's good. It's good for save money.
Even I stay in Guadalajara, I booked 7 days, but I bought 30 eggs. Like that.
Yeah, it's good. It's good because you can eat more, more eggs. Actually, when I traveled to Korea, I realized that price on food is very similar to Mexico, or
yes.
sometimes Mexico is more expensive.
Yes, right.
So I said, oh my god, I thought Korea it will be more expensive, but now it's similar.
But now we are getting up 20 or 30%.
Ah, really?
Yeah, very like that nowadays.
Well, yes, it was 2 years ago when I traveled there.
Do you like some kind of K culture, K-pop or K-drama?
I'm not very into K-pop or K-drama. I'm not into K-wave, but I like some Korean songs or Korean music. And of course, I watch some K-dramas. Yes, I do.
But what makes you come to travel to Korea then?
There are many things that I traveled there. First of all, I like Asian culture. Japan, Korea, China. I was going to study to Korea for a year, but then pandemics comes and it was cancelled. It was cancelled and I didn't again.
So you're supposed to study in Korea?
Yes, for a kind
Exchange
of,
student?
Yes. Just went to travel.
Pandemic changed your
Yes.
pandemic changed many things.
Yes, many things. Did you travel in the nighttime or daytime?
Daytime, 3 p.m.
It's better if you travel at nighttime because you can sleep. More easy. I mean. Usually when I go by bus from Guadalajara to Mexico City, I do at nighttime.
It's
to
better,
sleep.
but I have big backpack and I already checked out, so I don't have any place to stay.
Yes,
so that's why.
because the checkout, yes, it's difficult. Yes, you are right. I was thinking that you local.
Local? Yeah. If I'm local, yeah. Of course, I prefer at night.
Yes.
And
you're
sleep.
right.
Morning. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you wanna marry with Mexican or foreigner?
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care nationality.
But I think in Mexican is more friendly, more like some skinship.
Yes.
In Korea, just we say 안녕하세요 and something like that.
Yes,
반갑습니다. And here I like that. Yeah. Okay. Get that. Like
Yes,
that.
it's kind of hug and kiss.
hug
Yeah.
and kiss, yeah.
But usually it is only when people that I say close.
Yeah,
close
close,
to-
yeah.
But yes, it's different culture. About it is different culture. But when you go to a big party with many friends, it's tiring to have to say
yeah.
hi
Everybody.
everyone. Yes, I just say hi, and that's
I
it.
just stay like that.
Before traveling to Korea, people say that Koreans are not kind. They're very cold and something like that, and maybe a little bit rude with foreigners. But when I traveled there, they were very kind with
Yes,
me.
right. I think
Yes.
Korean is kind for foreigner.
Yes, with me, they were very. Actually, some guys come to me, but they want to talk to me, but in Korean. So I said I cannot speak Korean, and then they don't know how to speak English. So at the end, we cannot talk.
Sad.
Yes, it was that.
He was handsome.
Yes.
Oh, so sad.
It was sad. More sad.
Yeah.
Yes. One of them, I think he was old, maybe 40 something, and he was in a motorbike, and he saw me, and he turned left and stopped. He talked to me. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
Handsome. But cannot speak English. Cannot. Oh, sorry. I'm so sad.
Yes, it was like that. And I say, oh, I'm so sorry, I cannot speak Korean. And he, blah, 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 in Korean. I cannot.
But he tried it. Same 10 Mexicans.
Ah.
He tried to speak slowly in Korean.
What?
I cannot. Necesito ticket ya. ¿No? Ah, ok. Muy bien. Que tengan bonita noche.
커피를 사주셨습니다. 잘 먹었습니다. gracias. 시간이 늦어가지고 인사드리고 여기서 이제 헤어지면 될 것 같습니다. 다음 영상에서 뵙겠습니다. 바이바이.